Hello dear Truth Warriors, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. For those of you who have just subscribed, my name is Petra. I'm a spiritual life coach and advocate for survivors of narcissistic and emotional abuse. So a couple of weeks ago I received a message on my Instagram from Sandra, and Sandra's question was, how do you stop going back to the narcissist after they have lured you back in? How do you interrupt that pattern? So that's a great question there, Sandra, and thank you for sending that one in. I would say at the top of the list, you need to make the choice, make that very conscious decision that you are no longer going to tolerate the abuse from the narcissist in your life. And if you haven't seen the video of the 7 signs of the trauma bond, which I made about a week ago, then you need to maybe go back and watch that video, because it explains how your brain works and how your emotions work when you are making an attempt to leave the narcissist in your life. So go back and watch that, but it does start with a choice and decision. I am no longer going to tolerate this. You know, we all have the gift of choice. It is a very personal gift. It is for everyone. We have that choice. As children, maybe we weren't very free in being able to express our choices and make decisions for ourselves. But as an adult, you have no excuses anymore. You are allowed to make that choice for yourself. And the choice of leaving the narcissist, breaking away from them, to keep yourself safe, to get back into a healthy place in your life, to stop tolerating the abuse, is something that is your gift, and you need to use that gift and exercise that muscle of choice, because it is muscle. You need to keep making that choice every single day. Keep being aware and very conscious of the choices and decisions you're making, because oftentimes we think that it is in our power to change the narcissist in our life, change their ways, change their way of thinking, change the abuse, love on them more, understand them more, offer more compassion to them in the hope that they are going to change their ways. But this is simply not the case. You cannot change someone, the narcissist, who is hell-bent on disrespecting, disregarding, and dishonoring you. Stop doing that. Stop abusing or allowing yourself to be abused. Move away from this person. They are toxic. They are no good for you. So be very aware, become very conscious of that fact that you have that choice. It's not that you are in a prison that you cannot make the choice to leave. Make the choice and then take the steps. If that choice means going into hiding, if that choice means I need to get in touch with a therapist or a coach to help me through this process, then make that choice for you. It is about spreading your wings and using the adversity that you have been through to help to strengthen your wings. So make that choice for yourself. It is such an important one. The next step, I would say, is to become clear on what your emotional needs are. What is the vision that you hold for your life? And write it down. I've said this so often, you know, use your journal to write things down. Write how you're feeling. Write what your vision is. Write down what it is that you want out of life. What dreams do you hold for yourself? Become aware of your emotional needs. And if those emotional needs are, I need love, or I need acceptance, or I need respect, then you need to become desperately honest with yourself. Look at what you are doing to yourself, how you are self-abusing by not meeting your own emotional needs. If that need is unconditional love, how are you treating yourself? How are you loving on yourself? Are you giving yourself unconditional love, or are you being judgmental of your words, your actions, how you live in life? How are you treating yourself? This is key, because when you look at the way you treat yourself, that is when you will realize that how you hold yourself, or the standards that you hold for yourself, how they are a direct reflection of how the narcissist in your life is treating you. When you set those boundaries, when you love on yourself, when you respect yourself, when you say, this is where the buck stops, that is what you are going to then receive from other people. It's all about an exchange of energy. If you are holding, say your physiology is one of victim, a victim is usually easy to pick out. When you look at just their body language, a victim usually has hunched shoulders. They will look down, they won't look directly in the eye, they might laugh nervously. That is your physiological state. When you change that state, so you become open, your physiology changes, that is when you can walk into a room, for example, and command the room. You are showing, demonstrating to other people that you are confident within yourself, that yes, there may be challenges in your life, but you are willing to take those challenges on. So change your physiological state. This is how I get up in the morning. You can get out of bed like this in the morning and think, oh my goodness, I have to get through this day. Or you can get out of bed and say, okay, I'm ready to deal with whatever challenges are going to come my way. So change that state. When you start to change that state and you become conscious of it, that is how you are able to make or take the steps that are needed in order to completely break away from the narcissist. So express your needs. Express what it is you need. Tell the truth. The truth will set you free. It sounds like a cliche, but the truth will set you free. So speak your truth. Express your needs. If you cannot express them to someone close to you, express them in a journal. Make a mood board. Express what it is that you have in your heart, what you have in your soul, what it is that you're wanting to experience in life. This is what you need to get very clear for yourself by writing it down, because then it jumps out at you from the page. So become clear on that. Take the time to date yourself. This is what we often do when our need is, or when our thoughts are, I cannot function in life without a partner by my side. Then that is maybe a very sad place to be in. I know I've been through it myself, where I felt that I continuously needed a partner in my life. But it's because I thought that I could not go through life on my own. So be very, or without a partner, I should say, not on my own, because I love having family and friends around me, but it's about, if I am single, if I am without a relationship, I will still be okay. This is something, again, that you need to keep telling yourself, because you will be okay. You do not need that partner. The healthy partner in your life needs to complement your life, and vice versa. It's not because you need them. You can absolutely do this on your own. So express those needs and take time to date yourself. The date could be, I'm going to go out for a long walk in the woods, in the forest. I'm going to take a walk on the beach. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to change my physiological state. I'm going to change the energy within my body. These are all ways to practice self-care, and you need to practice radical self-care when you are breaking away from the narcissist in your life, because during this relationship or friendship or whatever the dynamic is of you and the narcissist, your needs are put right at the bottom of the list. You take a back seat in this dynamic. So you are not listening to yourself, you are not communicating with yourself, you have no friendship with yourself. It's so important to start dating yourself again. And as you would take yourself out with someone, go on a date, that's what you need to do with yourself as well. Have that date at home. Light the candles, open a bottle of wine, whatever it is that you would usually do on a date, do it with yourself, because it is so important to become friends with yourself again, to accept yourself, all of your shortcomings, all of your great qualities. You have to accept the whole package. You cannot say to yourself, well, I'm just going to pick one or two things, and the other things that belong to me, I don't want them. My traits, I don't want those traits. The way I act, I don't want them. You cannot do that. You need to accept yourself as a whole. And yes, you can fine-tune certain behaviors. You can uncover what it is that you are producing by way of limiting thought patterns, for example. Yes, you can go and fine-tune those things. You can uncover them, identify them, and fine-tune them. But you have to start with accepting yourself fully. So I think those are the most important. I think those were 5 points. Those are the most important points that you need to follow when breaking away from the narcissist in your life. It's a challenge. It's a very difficult challenge, but it is doable. It's not impossible. So every time you feel the urge, this is what I spoke of in the video on trauma bonding. Every time you feel the urge to get back in touch or to allow them back into your life, remind yourself, I am being abused. This person is toxic for me. This person is not good for me. What are my emotional needs? Do I need unconditional love? Do I need the acceptance? Do I need the respect and the honor? And if you are absolutely truthful with yourself, you will also accept the fact that these very specific emotional needs are not being met by the narcissist in your life. Keep reminding yourself. This is the challenge that you are presented with, and there is a lesson in this whole challenge. When you get that lesson, and the lesson is usually, I need to set boundaries. I need to start looking out for myself. I need to stand up for myself. I need to hold space for myself. When you get that lesson, then it is your obligation to start exercising that lesson. You cannot keep going back to the place where you were hurt, where you were damaged, because what you in effect are doing are going back for more damage, for more discord, for more controlling manners. You need to become clear that this is not the way you have been destined to live. So I hope that has answered your question. Thank you again, Sandra, for sending that in. Keep those emails coming. I know I'm I'm in a backlog with answering emails. There are just so many of the emails coming in. Thank you again for sending them, and I will get back to you ASAP. Take care of yourselves, hold on to yourself, and love to every single one of you. Bye for now.